Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2 with of course our Attila's Legacy Let's Play. So, it's been some time since I played, which allowed me to catch up with the comments. Which one, the most formal one, was actually this map. Saying, you know, you should just take this county away and then release Iceland. I kinda agree, but I think he's already losing in the Prince took the just declaring war for the Duchy of Iceland and County of Ragusa. I don't even know how he has a claim on Iceland, but he has one. He might have fabricated it or something, but it doesn't seem to be that way because it can be inherited by a successor. And I have no idea, I can't see for the like of me of how that would work. But that duchy is most likely going to go away from this fellow. Meaning it will come into the hands of a true Bulgar Dulo. And I'm not sure if I kind of want to bother with that. Of course, in the last episode we also allied ourselves with the Byzantine Empire, who at that point was still Tengri, but recently converted to Sunni. Now there are some people that are not entirely agreeing with this type of policy, considering that they are still Orthodox over here, the Catholic, because the Byzantine Empire hasn't been Orthodox since a long time. It's weird like that. So we're gonna have to see what that's going to cause in regards to trouble or not trouble to the Byzantine Empire. We currently have a little bit of a defensive pact against us. We have been expanding quite rapidly, also down here. I have given the Duke over here both of the current counties over here, so that he can become quite strong and he could actually form the additional Duchy of Thessaloniki. I don't feel inclined to create that right now. I am more inclined to see if I can upgrade one of my holdings, which, well, we know we can. Just wondering which one and particularly what object. Let's build a keep, for instance. What are we going to do then this episode? Well, what I am going to do in a moment after having looked around at what I will be upgrading, I will probably go do a little flyby around the world, because we haven't done that in, like, forever. Is that this one? No, that's this one. Constantinople. This was the one beneath it. So, a flyby around the world, because you kind of want to know what happens elsewhere in the world, right? Well, one of the reasons one of my watchers suggested that I would leave Iceland was Scandinavia. But Scandinavia is currently in a big-ass revolt. Currently also a revolt for independence, I believe that I saw. Sorry, no, for his claim on Sweden. My apologies. So this will combine again, but Scandinavia isn't really currently a thing. And the Kingdom of Norway, where normally Iceland falls beneath, is kind of like not existing, so there is not really somebody that can lay claim to Iceland. Also, I don't know why and for what reason, but Iceland, as you can see here, is becoming part of the Khanate of Bulgaria. Normally, that should be attached next to the kingdom. That is what I've put, but I guess because of Iceland, that is all the way down here, because Iceland isn't connected to any other piece of land, not even by sea, because this is the closest by, and that is a sea tile in between. So maybe something like that is going on. I have no idea. And by the by, this is just an independent Pictish woman. So I almost considering I should play ones as these islands, for instance, to make it extra hard. Because it used to be that Iceland was really difficult with its only 2 counties. But if you have just this, and you fall under this duchy, that is not easy to do something there. That for once would mean that we wouldn't be conquering like crazy, and perhaps we could make that series go into EU4, though I also have to admit, I wouldn't mind playing in the new African lands. Well, Hausaland is still the one kingdom and it has since the beginning. Songhai is pretty powerful, but it for some reason is unable to form this country, which is mainly because this Dendi and Songhai are independent, and I don't know why you would not take that over and then... Well, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy to form the kingdom, because he already has 3 of the pieces. He just needs these 2, so I don't know why he doesn't. Moreover, there's now the country of Mali over here, or the nation, but also that is being formed. Oh, sorry, because Bambouk and Yatengi are 2 independent nations at this moment. We'll have to see. Nubia, Abyssinia, both are still strong here. The Coptic church is powerful. No vassal of Abbasid has actually attacked over here. I am very impressed by the Ethiopian people over here, but recently, unfortunately, this lady died in battle, and thus the line of the Solomnid no longer rules the Abyssinia. I want to say the Abbasid, but I mean Abyssinia. Kind of surprised by that though, because there's still a Solomnid, but yeah, married matrilineal though, so I don't know why you would cause that. But this man is a Solomnid. This man is married normally. Then why is this? Oh, because you are... Oh wait, I'm looking at the current queen. I got a little confused. Wait, she is Solomnid? But she is... I have to look at this up, because I have no clue how this now went. This was the king. And he died of a natural death. Okay. So his children over here. So it went to the daughter of his last born son. No, of his brother. Sorry, of his brother. Because this man also died. And he died. Was murdered by King Rema. By his own kin. Very smart. So that means, because of all these women, that he was the only line that had male Solomnids. But this boy died of a sickly infant. And this man, under suspicious circumstances, killing more or less the entire Solomnid line. I mean, there are supposedly still living members. And I'm not going to look far into that. But yeah. Abbasid no longer ruled by the Solomnids. Also, this country, now completely part... Oh, and of course there I find the Solomnid. Is still alive. Interestingly enough. Normally this Sokrota is a hard time to conquer for the AI. But they've done so here. Over here there is the big ass old rebellion against the Bulonids. I don't believe the Bulonids will long survive this. As, well... the Khazarian revolt as Khan of Khazaria, so I assume the Khazaria will now go back towards the Ashina, which isn't a bad thing in general, to be honest. Our own little family member over here of Bulgar is currently attacking for making this man pay some tribute. Sorry, this land. I don't know how he keeps control of it so far away from one another in between hostile territory, but that is the case. Some weird Kingdom Novgorod over here. We'll have to see whether it works. Some nomad territory here, as we know of them. We have a Mongolian revolt over here, which is kind of funny because it's fighting I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce this. The Hubblepub the Drunkard of Ukyur, but it's called the Mongolian Revolt, and not the Ukyur Revolt, which is kind of interesting to me. Then we have Tibet, who is still independent, because although the Western Protectorate is still mighty and strong here, they only have this terrain, I don't know why this far, but part of Delhi over here, and, or part of Delhi, this is the Kingdom of Delhi, and the Kingdom of Xia under their control. India currently being very divided still. Alright, and that is about it what I wanted to say. Let's go. And of course I'll make this episode a wee bit longer because of my rambling here and doing this fly over the world. I hope you're having a wonderful January of 2019 and that ended. Yeah, of course, we helped with that incredibly. And there is also terrible things in this life, my friend. Well, perhaps your New Year's resolutions succeeded, or perhaps you don't give a hoot about New Year's resolutions, which, you know, no problem with that. You are pretty, so we're not gonna throw you away. You just try to convert me and nobody cares about you. That is the value you get. You have no claims and you're not really willing to join us. I'm gonna be for the 2019 I will be kind to you. You are, well, we have your sister who is a lot better than you are. Because you are kind of dumb and what have you not. Ransom prisoner for 10 gold. Let's ransom you. And what else do we have in prison here? You. I kind of wish I could get you under my wing, but I would have to send you a gift. Screw it, we'll do that. Why not? We'll recruit her. And then we can say, we will want a matrilineal marriage. That's a little... Does it matter you? Where do you have to reign? Oh, but that house is already gone, because I can already see that the Dulo has taken it over. And this is also gone, so this house is already dying out anyways. Sure. You know what? No, not matrilineal marriage for you. Gosh darn it. I know that it is Slavic, but it feels to me like not really necessary to keep it. For some reason, I am more inclined to keep the Avar around. Probably because they are Tengri and because they are being a pain in the ass of Pannonia because they do not want to convert, which I'm okay with. Alright, done that, done that. Some people are leaving defensive pact against me. Oh, it's getting smaller. But Bertos is still in it. You who raids me. Ah, there you left it. I would rather liberate Pereslav. We could liberate Pereslav. It would mean we would be going over the Desna and the Dnieper. But the Dnieper is this one, and this is the Desna. Or is it the Dnieper going? No, this is the Dnieper. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, no, I'm right. Sorry, sometimes I'm getting a little confused. I know the waterways here, so to speak, the rivers, but I can't really say I know them that well. So yeah, this is the Dnieper. Oh, and you rejoined it. King of Novgorod. No, not doing that. And there it was. No longer is there a Norseman Duke of Iceland, but now there's a Dulo Duke of Iceland. Yeah. Kiev has declared Kiev and Trevin de Jour war over. This man is growing powerful. Bold and powerful. Liberate Pereslav. Who would join? The Kaganata Kvalits. You guys. I mean, I've been kind to them, but I'm getting a little annoyed with them. But I don't have the money to make sure that they don't get upset if I conquer them. So let's just let it be. And I'm just going to stand here at the border, because we also have these two counties, of course, that are actually de jure part of us, as we are all the duchy over here. But I first want to see what happens between them. Awesome. The children like each other. Happens between the Blunit and the Ashina, because I kind of do hope... If I attack over here, I don't know what happens with who's going to take control of what. No, no, no. Thank you for the constant money there, Catholics. It's not happening. Khazarian Revolt expanded for a moment. Okay. While revolting, they're expanding. Well done. How is your war going? Oh, you already won. Your acquaintance died in the dungeons of this man. Right. I really care about some random lady. Oh, it's my acquaintance because I think, yeah, I concubined her daughter. And she gave me lots of children. So her mother died. Okay, I can imagine that I get a little message of that and that she might be upset. Who is attacking you this time? Who isn't attacking you this time, I should say. Once again, 4 people attacking Serbia. Apparently this was already arranged. Petrov can marry, so we'll just do that. $39. You died. While being strong. But then again, you were stressed, depressed, and you had cancer. Ugh. The age of 34. Ouch. So, after you... Hey, wait a second. Oh, that is my vassal nowadays. Never you mind. Are you imprisoned by me? Prince Kuber the Resilient. No, by somebody else. Can I pay for his freedom? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. Raiders under have arrived and loot and pillage. Oh, they've arrived over here. I was like, why do I get a message? I don't see anyone over here pillaging me. Who is this? This is Prince Pagan. Prince Pagan is which? It's not my heir. That's Sandil. Oh, I should introduce my heir to the realm. Absolutely. They'll be there soon. Oh, you're the one married to the genius. Are you my firstborn? Yeah, you are. Frail and slothful but ambitious? That seems a weird combination. I could let him lose the trait slothful, gain diligent, and I gain the trait stressed. Do I still have my doggy? No, I thought for a moment I was focused on dog, but I'm not. But I have a wife that is content, which could get me rid of stressed. You know what? For my son. There you go. For my son, he is now diligent. And this kid is apparently a disaster. We still can go lots of ways with who's going to inherit what. But this rebellion is not going as well as I expected it to be. Alright, that went well. Very good, dutiful clerk. You want to marry this bastard of this terrain, and you are of the Pochep clan. I'll accept it. It will not break our ability to. I am going to so attack you. You and your freaking oh shoot, everybody's going to help him then. Wait, the defensive pact is back up? Yeah, it is. And apparently I am threatened enough that everybody's gonna... Yep. Not cool, bro. Not cool. But I'm coming up with an army here. You, on the Peshneks, over here. That's way too small, way too little trouble. And then Sandil and Gostun. Is that the heir? That is the heir to that duchy. Well, that's not good because this guy's gonna be the ruler. That is actually a pretty big disadvantage. Yep, we'll give him one learning. Which kind of now cements him for even more that he is going to be the one. Ooh. Well, I guess I'll do it. Which is not good for me, because now I'm -2 on everything for 5 years, which is like a really long time to get out of patience because your child isn't listening to you, I must say. Am I lacking a commander title? You darling, my daughter. I guess go for this, because diplomacy is not the thing for you. I will offer some guidance. Ooh. Each swing of my sword has sent me deeper into enemy territory. Before I know it, I am surrounded. With a burst of energy, I roar loudly, causing a few of them to hesitate and one unfortunate soldier to stagger backwards, tripping over a rock. I can't help but notice that he drops his weapon to the mud. I'll take that blade and send you back to Tengri with it, or I'm not here for the discouraging of my enemies. No, yeah, we'll take a short sword. Don't know what it does, a short sword. Let's see here. We have all kinds of axes. Masterful short sword. That is a really good weapon. Quality free. In fact, it's supposedly better than my silver-hilted axe. Is that true? Personal combat skill plus 15. Okay, so it gives me less martial, so less overall troops. And less overall... leading in the center is plus 15%. Yeah, if it's leading in the center, all troops gain benefit. So I think that's better. It's just the one martial less. Let's equip this. So we fight now with sword and axe. Alright, that's the first time I actually get that item. Chiefess Saranta agreed that she needs my help. In order to make her see things differently, we are to spend a few nights camping in the woods. Judging by the nervous laughter my proposal is met with, I suspect that she's aware of the many dangers in the wilderness holds. It's nothing for cowards, I conclude. I'll bring my fire striker. You make a show of how invested you are in this endeavor. I lose a lot of gold to gain 5 prestige, and I gain proud. I see no... let's not get carried away. You will simply be yourself. Yeah, come on. Well. This is my daughter, who's betrothed to Ashina. I will still help her out. I lose this battle, which is the most annoying. This is an heir of mine, which I will not marry to you, because you need... Ow, 12 prestige. Hit. Ow, 12 prestige hit is not nice. That is really not good. Darn it, they can raid me further. Furthermore, what is up with this all of a sudden? He is even shrewd, man. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Candidate 90. Why? He's ambitious, he's proud. Proud is actually considered good. He's a prestigious man, he's a Bulgar. He's past his prime. He was born out of wedlock. He is docile? How is my son docile when he's ambitious? And he's shrewd. She gains brave and we become close friends. I should have actually read the event entirety. Toz, a fledgling in my lodge, is a mediocre duelist at best. It is shameful for someone like him to be so woefully unready should the eager warriors call upon his aid. Perhaps I should encourage him to spar with another member. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is a smart idea. The best teacher is failure. Karacho is the man for the job. Or it should be an easy match. Or should provide an even challenge. No, it doesn't seem like... Okay, let's go with the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire. Lose 15 renown. Just as Taurus was about to issue the Frog challenge, he ran away. What a coward. And we lose 15 renown. Great. We claimed... Yeah, sure. So, Khazaria, you have been reformed, but now under the Ashina. Congratulations. Do you have children already? No, you don't. But you are married. You are a new clan among other people that is trying to get into people their pants. Yeah, accept. It's not his boy. It's not like he's gonna get a lot. Darn it. You, sure, marry the Catholic girl. Let's see if I can raise more. I can, and I probably should. Considering I just got beaten again. Additional troops, please. Because we're gonna get raided again. Okay, he revoked from temple. That's awesome. That's right and proper. But you usurped the title Chieftain of Heves. So this territory. Alright. Well, he was a Catholic, so that is good. The only tinkery person out there of this family is this one. Luckily, we have safeguarded their family from death and demise. Zul clan and Chazon. Yeah, sure. Ashina needs to grow. I don't think she's entirely proper the right person for them to grow, but it should be fine. Gosh darn, I hate it that they are raiding me constantly. And I can't attack them because they're in a freaking defensive pact. I can attack them, but I think that that might not be wise at this moment. Yeah, I'm losing prestige and gold all the time now. Oh, you are also of Yark. Oh, look. Of that family line. Avar being the culture, not being... Stop raiding me! You're being meanie. There we go. At least now this is properly divided. So I guess we're going to have to get some men in here. As usurp the chiefdom of... Ah, we can usurp the chiefdom of Pest. That's all still going to him, but does he have enough sons to divide everything? Yes, he would have. So you know what? We'll do that. Usurp. Grant land the title. Pest. You are way too powerful right now, but until 1, 2, 3, 4 sons. So he shouldn't. This thing should drop apart. There's elective Gavelkind, and elective Gavelkind. Because we usurped it, we didn't create it. So they don't have the benefit of our nice laws. So the Bullenit is once again a smaller faction. Ashina is once again in power. We should really look into how we can build this legend further. Because, oh, I should recruit then my child. Let's hope that he can become a great warrior. Oh, he just got hurt. But he did get dual experience, which is a benefit. And, oh, this is a little less. But hopefully he can, if he gets scarred, he will actually have a benefit for being chosen. People would like him better. And we're going to do this already. Move in. My very young son has joined me for dinner tonight and not stopped talking about his initiation duel. It was exhilarating, father, and now I am one of the Eagle Warriors. I knew you had it in your son. He joins the Eagle Warriors. He gains Brown, Renown, all kinds of good things. Yeah, screw you. Here's my second attempt, now with a little bit more men. On our way to the forest of the Roslav tribe, a huge boulder blocks our path. Having been riding for days. After having been riding for days, my muscles are aching for a real challenge. After I rode for days or something, after having been riding, it feels really awkward. My muscles are aching for a real challenge. Recruits! I bark at the young boy, carrying a weapon far too big for his hands. Hand me that hammer. And let's do something about this rock, and I gain the trait Brawny. Let's go! I am now Brawny. More martial, more diplomacy, more health, more personal combat skill. And scholarly theologian for my firstborn son. Yeah, he's not really inheritor material, also considering he is chaste and he is homosexual. Nothing wrong with him being homosexual, mind you, before people pin that on me again. It is what the game wants. Yeah, I know I have an unlanded son. I am aware. But it is this son that I am looking forward to. She's 20, she's getting a little older, but she hasn't done anything stupid yet. Ooh. Chelak Sartach Savgudzi III was captured in battle and is now a prisoner. I am... Really? He will make for a good sacrifice to Tengri. You know what? We'll do that. Bye. You've led a good life. One day you'll have to specialize, I hear a voice of my old quartermaster in my head. As I look out over the battlefield and the forest of Roslav, the sight fills me with resolve. I need to find a focus for my future battles. What will it be? Infantry, lightfoot troops, cavalry, rough mountain terrain expert. I'm gonna go for lightfoot troops because most of my retinue is about lightfoot troops. Alright. Now let's see how you like it when I raid you to pieces. I'm gonna raid you. Just a little bit of counter raiding. Chance of impact becoming cruel. Let's just do something else, alright? Also, by the way, our current heir will have a claim to the entire Khaganate of Khazaria. So if they all get all of this, wow, that is a big gain in land. Now, I'm not so keen to go again for the Byzantine Empire, mainly because now everything is Sunni. He has actually managed to... How did he get rid of this lady? He just revoked it. No problem. Okay. And now there's Sunni all over the place here. So that's going to be all Sunni terrain, which is not going to be easy for me to convert or anything. This is all Tengri, which is better for me. And secondly, we've already played the Byzantine Empire in our last campaign. So I'm a little like, yeah, already done that. Boom. Enjoy. I captured no one, surprisingly enough. Alright, well, anyways, we got it. Don't do that again, or else I'll raid you to bits. Alright, let's get out of here. Where shall we go? Perhaps raiding Serbia a little bit? Oh, Sicily is a little bit of an issue. You want to marry her. 35, 32. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much else with her. This child lacks a focus. Let's go for diplomacy with you, darling, even if that's your worst stat by far. Can't have all my children have perfect educations. Yeah. Let's go with that. Congratulations. I'm still quite keen on Prince Sandil over here. I mean, with patience is amazing. Ambitious is wonderful. Shrewd is great. Rowdy, if that becomes brawny, I'm happy with it. Oh, nowadays you can also get Lito on Cuff. Do I have that? I have brawny myself, so I assume that that is the biggest chance of gaining it. Cruel's a different one, right? Honest, dull, or uncouth. Dull would be horrible because that's the opposite of shrewd and we would lose everything. But we're going to see that in the next episode. I've already noticed now that we are 33 minutes in. And wow, Khazaria. What is the religions that you've taken over? Sumanesco mainly. As here we have a lot of Slavic. Yeah, perhaps we should become the big empire and take over Khazaria, eh? We'll have to see. I thank you for watching and remember, great peril yields great beauty.